Hey YouTube, As I think we is here. This is my Glock 19. It's the third generation, and I got it yesterday at a gun show here in San Antonio, Texas. And I wanted to address a few things. Um, well, just all around things here in America. What they're trying to do is ban high capacity, quotations, high capacity magazines. And as you can see, this is a standard Glock 19 9mm magazine. It's standard. It has the highest you can go on this is 15 rounds. That's it. Once you get to 15, you have to reload, or if you don't have reload, well, good luck. I originally got this gun for conceal carry, which I plan on getting, but for now it's just home defense. Um, Actually, I went yesterday to the gun show and asked a police officer, out of curiosity, just to ask him. And this is a question you never ask a cop, but I was willing to do it. I told him, "Excuse me, officer, I got a question for you." And he said, "Yes, how may I help you?" I told him, "When's the last time this gun show was robbed? Somebody came with a gun and said, 'Give me all the guns,' or something of that nature, 'Give me all the money,' something like that." He's like, "Are you serious?" And I thought he was going to try to arrest me and search me for a weapon or something like that. And he told me, out of every gun show I've ever been to in the state of Texas, and that's just here in Texas, I've never heard or seen or witnessed any robbery of any sort anywhere near a gun show. Now, that tells you one thing. That tells you two things. Either people aren't that stupid to do it, or guns work against violence. And to my knowledge, that really speaks the truth right there. Because you go to these, you hear all these gun shootings out out in the news and everything, and all these places are gun-free zones where only officers are allowed to carry guns. But even then, officers have to abide by rules themselves. If it's a hostage situation, they have to call on a person who deals with hostage situations. They can never deal with it on their own. As we're a civilian who's carrying a concealed, gun, and they have a concealed permit, they can go and deal with it themselves. They don't have rules. In a sense, they are a vigilante. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, vigilantes are bad, blah 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 blah." But once somebody comes and saves the day with a handgun and they're a good Samaritan, you don't hear about it on the news. You don't hear about that at all. That's something that really upsets me. And then another thing that upsets me is a gun show loophole. There's no such thing as gun show loophole. I went to gun show. Like I said, I went to gun show yesterday trying to find a Glock 19. I wanted a Gen 4, but this is all they had. And it cost me $470, and with tax it came out to like $516 altogether. $516 for a Glock 19 third generation. That was the cheapest price I found there. All the other people wanted $550, $620. It was way up there. I was trying to find something that I can conceal carry, as well as protect my family with. There is no such thing as gun show loophole. Everything at that gun show was pretty much standard price, if not maybe $20, $30 cheaper. Plain and simple. I don't know where this gun show loophole myth came from, or anything like that. I don't know what that's about, but I'm a witness. There's no such thing as that. I've never heard of a place where guns are more than welcome to come, or you can have a gun. I've never heard of a place like that being robbed or being shot up. Never. But I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody on this video can name 5 or 6 places where somebody went and attacked a gun-free zone. I'm more than sure somebody can go in and name a place. A school, hospital, courthouse. I don't know. Anywhere gun-free zones exist, because it's a guarantee that the criminal is not going to get shot. It's a safe haven, and people have to go and call cops. That's another thing. People want to ban on guns or something of that nature, but then when they're getting robbed at 3 in the morning, who do they call? people with guns. Why go and pay pay taxes to somebody, even though you have to? Why go and pay taxes to somebody so they can protect you with a gun when you could do it yourself? And you can get it done quicker and protect your family at the same time, while exercising your Second Amendment right to bear arms. This is my take on it. The more you go and try to get a magazine ban, or here in Texas, go and try to get your open carry laws banned or something like that, to where you can't open carry at all, you're only hurting yourself, you're only hurting your children, and you're only hurting their children. Because one day, America or any official isn't going to be there to protect you. One day they're going to turn against you. I'm not trying to be a psychopath or be like, oh, your government's not going to protect you, blah, 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 blah. Because there's some law enforcement that does help and try to provide peace and actually be good law enforcement. But one day, we're going to need as many guns and as many people and things to help fight a tyrannical government, because it's already turning that way. As you can see, nobody cares about the middle class people. They try to help the lower class, and upper class obviously got their shit in check. That's all I'm saying, is that the more that people try to vote against anything that's gun related, is the more they hurt themselves, hurt us, and hurt their children. Because one day they're going to have to protect their family, and guess what? Gun-free zone, they're going to be like, oh, I don't carry guns. Criminals going to come in, bam, take out their whole family, take whatever the hell they want. Cops aren't going to know until somebody calls cops or smells a horrible stench. This is the honest truth. Wake up. Stop believing that America's going to be a safe haven for everybody and that your government's going to take care of you. You need to go buy a gun. That's plain and simple. I'm not trying to force you. I'm trying to state the obvious. If you live in a good off neighborhood, neighborhood that's well off and gated, or in a fancy neighborhood, you don't have to worry about that. But us middle class citizens and the working class citizens, they don't have the luxury of living in a gated community where people are already armed and everything. We have to defend ourselves. And the more you do magazine bans or high capacity magazine bans, is the more that you're hurting us. Because I know somewhere out there's a woman trying to get home late at night and has to go and go through a dark alley, and what happens? Some guy tries to rape her, mug her, and she only has 7-10 rounds to fight him off. She fires those 7-10 rounds, or she completely misses, then she's screwed. Because you want to sleep good at night. You want to know, oh, that person only has 10-round magazine. Oh, that person only has a 7-round magazine. And they can't hurt me because I'm safe in a gated community. Wake up, man. This isn't about you. It's about the rest of America. This is about everyone, not just you. Not just because you can sleep better at night. So, thanks, guys, for watching this video, and I hope to make plenty more. So, please subscribe. Thanks for watching it. Take care.